But your boy's here anyway. Shout out first and foremost. To Lauren. She hasn't created a Twitch account yet, but shout out to Lauren. Shout out. Give me shout out time. Give me a second. I'm gonna also obviously I'm gonna shout out the person that I obviously talk to the most during their lives basically, and during her lives I talk to her the most basically. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to XO. Like, give me a second because I want to make sure I get the names right. So give me a second. Bear with me. But while I'm getting these names right that I'm shouting out, let's start the game. Holy shit! I got my green tea, some caffeine to get the brain percolating. First time I'm streaming Crash Bandicoot. I shouldn't suck in this game because it's Crash Bandicoot. So if I suck in this game, I should just give up streaming altogether. But yeah.
Developed by vicarious visions.
1 second.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
I want to make sure I shout out these names. I also shout out to the people. Shout out to the my old Discordian family that shows up consistently, regardless. Still, even though you know I don't really fuck with you and you really don't fuck with me, but you still somehow show up anyway. I already gave you guys a shout out in the other stream, so it's not like I'm exposing you. Or I'm doing what I've already done. So shout out to King AJ. Shout out to Mass Galaxy. I watched my previous stream and I realized that. Maybe it's not in your best interest, Moonwalker, to come in too drunk. Maybe nice, but not not too much to drink there. not that I make myself laugh, because I usually make myself laugh a lot when I'm drunk, and I watch myself when I'm drunk, basically. So yeah. All right, we got 3 people in here. If you guys want to lurk and not say anything, hey, MoonWalkerJ5's alright with that. Just send something through that Cash App. How about that? Give me a second though. You know what I gotta do basically. You already know what I gotta do over there. Gotta put in my dry kick, as always. Then I'm gonna proceed to give out my shout outs, obviously. Because the new people I want to shout out, most of them at least, I can't like Pisces Nation. Shout out to Pisces Nation. Yo, Pisces Nation makes me laugh. She be all Pisces. It doesn't matter what Pisces. All Pisces are different. Some are very sensitive. They're in that sensitive stage where they're withdrawn and everything affects them. But I think she's past that stage. She's in the stage where if you say or do anything that bothers her, she's oh my god, I'm like, oh shit, I feel like once you get a Pisces to that stage where whatever you say or do, she's just in your face, or even if it's a guy. I'm talking to Pisces women, of course, but I feel like once you get a Pisces to that stage, it's like, don't fuck with them. Just be nice to them. Always compliment them. Always say they look nice. Shit like that, you know? Oh shit, she's something else. She's oh shit. But she's fun though. Give me a second. I don't know what the fuck this is about. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in my YouTube because this shit's annoying me. I'm putting it in my YouTube. Technical difficulties over here. You know a person's bitter when you subscribe to them and you can almost feel them frowning like, oh shit, my fault, I subscribed 10 more I subscribed 10 more times. You're like, it's probably like, fuck that, what is that subscription gonna do? I got mouths to feed. Fuck yeah. So yo, she had me in tears, boy. Oh shit. You know, YouTube. Here we go. Second. One second. For whatever reason, I'm having a hard time putting my kick in. I don't know what the fuck is what's going on with this. Give me a second. There we go. Finally. Holy shit. Holy shit. There we go. All right. Kind of a dry night tonight. Kind of dry. Kind of dry. Oh yeah. All right. 4 people. 4 lurkers. All right. Appreciate the lurking. All right.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
I know for certain I'm not gonna suck in that Crash Bandicoot. I'm gonna play the first OG Crash Bandicoot. I can play part 2. I'm gonna play the first one basically. Yeah. I realize now that I cut off a lot of the toxic people that I was fucking with in my old Discordian family, it's like I have no material to really talk to you guys about. Cause most of the things I was speaking about in my previous streams had to do with them basically. What's up with that?
To world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant.
Shout out to Ghostly Goo. Shout out to you guys.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
There, name. Shout out to V Rochelle. So I don't want to offend anybody. Shout out to everyone basically in my Discord. Shout out to you guys.
Failure again.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna start writing the names down so I can remember it by heart eventually.
Capture him.
Like, a lot of people I'm not gonna really know their names by heart.
Uh-oh.
No offense to you guys. Here we go.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Shout out to Platanos. Shout out to my man Platanos. How could I fucking forget Platanos? Shout out to Platanos. Shout out to my guy Platanos. Cool guy, real cool guy. Talks about God a lot. Shout out to Platanos. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, a couple of other people basically that was hitting up, like they say just the funniest shit to me basically. I was like, all right, buddy. Oh, I also want to give a shout out to somebody that was sending me subliminal messages, right? And I confronted this person with the truth, right? And of course, when you talk to me about the Bible, and I don't claim to be a Christian at all. So before I even start talking about the Bible, I do not claim Christianity. I am a former Christian. That means at one point in time in my life, I was heavily into Christianity. That means I read the Bible a lot. I did a lot of fasting, etc., etc. I went to church probably like 4 or 5 times out of the week. Practically lived in church. And so, like, I was heavily a Christian years ago, basically. When I say years, I'm like a decade or more, basically. So I confronted this person with the truth, right? And there's a verse in the book of James that says, that the demons even know the Bible, and that's cool. They shudder. So basically, what that verse was hinting at is that it's not enough to know something. You have to also put it into action. So I was basically telling this person, hey, be a person of action, right? Don't just talk. You know what she proceeds to do? She proceeds to send me a beautiful, wonderful prayer, which is in a sense more words. And this is and this is the manipulation I'm talking about. Like, listen, I'm not against Christianity, but once you start talking to me about the Bible and shit like that, and I don't see any type of Christ, you're living that out, just fall back, all right? I'm not a perfect person, and I don't claim to be perfect, but when I was a Christian, I was very sincere. I was very sincere about Christianity. And when I say sincere, I'm talking about chastising myself. I'm talking about like avoiding sex sincere. Like we wasn't doing that when I was like a Christian. Once I felt like I couldn't stop myself from having sex before marriage, that's when I just decided, you know what, maybe Christianity is not for me, because I take it serious like that. And people don't have that same sort of devotion to Christianity. I would advise you pick another religion, and don't talk to me about it, because I'm not going to hear you. I'm just not going to hear you. Not. Here we go. You might not want to have sex before marriage if you're calling yourself a Christian. Look at the Muslims. I respect Muslims more because most of them actually practice what they preach. Christians would just say Christian's my name. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Now, if you married, that's a different story. That's what I figured. Maybe I'll go back to be a Christian once I get married. Maybe I'll do that. As long as I'm not a single person, I'm not married, I'm not a Christian. We all need sex, basically. Why not? We are having a dry night indeed. There we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. All 16. I want to give a shout out to my marketer. Thank you for bringing in those 16. You guys like the vibes, follow and subscribe. I say that a million times because if you like the vibes, follow and subscribe. You know? All that other good stuff. If anyone wants information as far as the marketer that I use, basically, will help me get my followers up, etc., etc. Help me really build a decent community. Well, as far as like the community, I kind of built that myself. As far as the people in my Discord, but like, you just help my numbers get up. If you want your numbers up, and you want like people from. By the way, the people that are watching me, basically, that you see here, they're watching me outside of Twitch. Though they're actually on gaming channels, like professional gaming channels. So this is why you'll see those numbers go up. But you every now and then someone will actually log on to Twitch if they really like the content, and they'll show up in the chat. But otherwise, you'll just see them. You just see the number there, basically, because they're watching me through a game channel. So if anybody wants that information on the market I use, basically, gives you fair prices. Fair prices. You know? Really cool guy. Really cool guy. That's that, you know. That's that, you know. But yeah, I was telling this person yesterday, don't give me words, man. Like, I hate that shit. And I laughed too because, like I said, the very thing I said to her, she did the very thing I said to say, like, hey, you don't do that. And she gave me more words. She gave me more words, so I started laughing. Like, all right. She just was way more sweeter about it, you know. And go figure, she's a Pisces. Pisces, I feel like most Pisces are, most, not all, they're emotionally manipulative. They say those sweet things, basically. I know I'm a water sign. I know when something is being very sweetened up for me, basically. So, it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, tell you what, right? Hit me up in my Cash App, all right? Hit me up in my Cash App. You know, I'm pretty sure you're watching me. You watch my channel. Hit me up on my Cash App. Send me $10 or more, all right? Then you could talk that bullshit to me and I'll entertain it because you know why? You won't be wasting my time. So hit that Cash App up. You hit that Cash App up with $10 or more. You could text me. You could call me. I'll be on the phone listening. Oh, word! All the bullshit that you have to say. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Word, that's who? That is so nuts. Wow. I'll entertain everything. I'll be the shoulder you could cry on and everything. Hit that Cash App up though. Right? I don't even want you to subscribe to me. Just hit that Cash App up because if you subscribe to me, then like that's like a lot of politics. Just hit me up like $10 or more, and then Then you can talk to me. Talk your bullshit to me. I'll listen. Here we go. Nah, we're not restoring the trial. We're not going to restore that trial. Yeah, hit me with a lot of bullshit, basically. I was like, don't, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let me see. Did I just play this game? Well, I don't know why this level looks familiar. But it was red though, so I'm assuming that I didn't beat it basically. So we go back. Also, the advice I give to most people that starting out on Twitch all the time: always put a camera on. Basically, always good to put a camera on so that people can see your face. I mean, I always want people to see my face. Yeah, I always want that. So that's that. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's why I don't really like fuck like. Nah, I'm not gonna say that because there are a lot of Pisces out there that I like, so I'm not gonna say that. I should have went the other way. I should go the other way. Go the other way. Because it was still red, so there's something I didn't obviously complete over here. So we're gonna go the other way. Yeah. But that's why I was just like, yo, just like keep away. We haven't spoken in a while. Just keep it like that, you know. And you know, also I want to talk about I want to talk about manifestation. Because I noticed something when a person is thinking about you a lot, that's when you think about them. You don't even want to think about them. They just pop up in your head. That's when a person is kind of like manifesting you and not realizing it. Thoughts are things, by the way. Right? We're not. I don't understand why it's. Bring me back. I'm not even gonna play this level again. All right, mom, whatever. I'm trying to beat my own score basically, but I did even worse on this one. I'm just gonna go to the regular level basically. Regular level. Here we go. Pretty soon I'm gonna be on TikTok because I've been talking to a lot of people on TikTok, and a lot of people on TikTok that I'm trying to basically get into coming to Twitch. A lot of them don't want to come to Twitch, and when I ask them, most of the people why they don't want to come to Twitch, because say their engagement is very small. They'd rather be on TikTok. I'm like, that's crazy. And here I was just thinking it was me. Like, nah, most people are like, a lot of people like TikTok because the whole entire world basically goes on TikTok. Pretty much, Twitch is like more of a like you need to like be connected with people on Twitch. You need to be very social on it, and then people like you or whatever, then they'll show up to your streams. And even sometimes they might not do that, especially if they're streamers themselves and they're not like full-on supporters. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I got to get on TikTok eventually and start streaming on TikTok. That's something I have to do. Oh, I have to do it. Like, and I'm reluctant to doing it too because I'm so used to streaming on YouTube, multiple streaming on Kick and Twitch basically. I'm so used. It's so easy. It's a little bit more difficult to stream on TikTok, especially using OBS Studios. I was told by a certain person, and he doesn't want me to mention his name or whatever, that it's better to use Streamlabs as far as when it comes to streaming on TikTok, because the system is much easier basically. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, speaking to a lot of people that streams on TikTok, they don't really want to cross to Twitch. A lot of people, they rather stay on TikTok because the engagement is easier, basically. Me not really streaming on TikTok like that, you know, I'm more new to that TikTok stuff, so. I've been growing my numbers too, basically. Here we go. Oh my God, you're hot. Took her. I'm gonna be on TikTok soon. I just gotta get it right. I gotta get that system. I'm gonna probably gotta get Streamlabs, so I don't really have that right now. So yeah, here we go. And it's just as I thought. It's just as I thought. No, I'm not even gonna say it, because if I say it, then the opposite is gonna happen. Because I deal with a lot of gaslighters, so I'm not even gonna say it out loud. Because the gaslighters will come in basically to prove the very words that come out of my mouth wrong. So I'm not gonna say it. We're just gonna see basically how things turn out. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. What's going on, King AJ? Fancy having you here. Where's your entourage? I know you usually come with an entourage. He said, I'm good, man, I'm good. Why do I picture you saying that with an attitude? I'm good, man, I'm fucking good. Don't worry about me. I'm eating my fucking burrito from Chipotle. Don't fucking worry about me. Doing just fine, buckaroo. Fuck you. I'm fine, goddammit. How are you doing? I don't give a fuck, but how are you doing? Fuck out of here, yo. Nah, you stream Call of Duty a lot. I watch it. I pull up to your stream every now and then. I'll be wanting to say something, but I stop myself because I know everything that comes out of my mouth is going to be super sarcastic, even though it makes you laugh. I don't always want to be a dickhead. When I'm being sarcastic, I'm like being a dickhead. So I don't want to be a dickhead, you know? I pull up to the stream. They play a lot of, what you call it? I see everybody's playing Warzone. I have to get into Warzone. I hate Warzone. Here we go. Surprised you showed up. You know what I said. Every time I see you, there's 2 other people I expect to see because I feel like you guys are like the Holy Trinity. It's you usually, Mass Galaxy, and my guy Johnny Games. You guys usually come in the past. So if I see you, I have to see either Mass Galaxy or Johnny Games. It's a must. You know, it is a must. You know. So that's that. So why what made you get into Warzone then? Let me guess. I mean, a lot of people's into it, so I mean, whatever. A lot of people's into it, so. Oh, also want to give a shout out to Unicorn Butts. Unicorn Butts, she's funny. I never really spoke to Unicorn Butts as much. So I would consider Unicorn Butts in the neutral zone with me. He's definitely. Oh fuck! I forgot he doesn't do the double jump in here. Oh, alright. Just wanted to try it out. Got you. I tried it out. Like I played Warzone twice. It wasn't bad. It's real. You have to be real tactical in it. Basically, it's not too bad. Basically, so not a bad game. Not a bad game. But how's work been? Because we don't really talk like that. Basically, you know. I just stay to myself most of the time. I'll be in my Discord, chopping it up with people, and just talking to people in my person. I don't really talk to a lot of people, so you know, stay to myself. Stay to myself. But you and Mass Galaxy though, you guys are very consistent. You're very consistent, and I applaud you for your consistency, especially you, King AJ. Oh, you on vacation? Congratulations! Yeah, everybody needs a vacation. You know what I liked about my old Discordian family? What I liked about it is that they always gave me a lot of material to speak on. It's like my life has been like peaceful since I haven't been talking to them like that. And you know, peaceful is good, but it doesn't make for good material. It's like I'm just sitting here like, what to say. So I'm just talking about like bullshit that was happening yesterday to me while I was on my TikTok. Because I have this a person who sends me subtle messages. She sent me like a huge SOS. And it was so funny because my mind was nowhere near her. But I guess when a person, I don't know if you know about manifestation, but manifestation, it works in a lot of ways. Like if you keep thinking about something, for example, if you have like 10 thoughts about something, you can manifest something. Like you could draw it near to you without having to actually do anything, right? And I believe that's what this girl was doing because I had a dream about her. Someone I haven't spoken to in a while. And then basically when I had this dream about her, I decided to check up on a TikTok and she sent out the hugest SOS. I know it was for me. It was like some moonwalking shit, something about MJ, some other shit. I just started laughing. But then I pull up to, well, not her stream, a friend's stream of her basically, and just pull up and say, hey, what's going on? Because it kind of made me laugh. And then before you know it, I guess she has, from my understanding is she's viewing my TikTok somehow without me knowing. Maybe through, she's viewing my TikTok. Because she's without me knowing, she's viewing my TikTok, and she started sending me more subliminal messages, and I'm just like, listen, be like that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, just don't talk to me. Like, don't just do something. Like, if you're gonna like send me money in my Cash App. You see I stream, since you're stalking me, send me money in my Cash App. Once you send me money, I promise you, you could call or text me, and I'm gonna entertain your bullshit. I promise you. You know why? Because I'm paid to entertain your bullshit. See, if you pay me for my time, I will show up. I promise you that. As a matter of fact, if you send me money through my Cash App right now, I'll contact you. I'm going to contact you. So if you send me money through my Cash App, you don't have to worry about contacting me. I'll do you one better. I'll contact you. Send me money through my Cash App, though. Hit that Cash App. I haven't talked to her in a few years already. So I was like, damn, it's been years already. I'm still on your mind? Like, the fuck? It's just annoying. Like, though you's moving on with your life, bro. Like, move on with your life. Just move on with your life. I haven't talked to you in years. Why the reemergence? I'm feeling like maybe the reemergence occurred is because I fucking started this Twitch channel. It's like, and like my numbers grew, and I guess like I'm on a lot of gaming channels, and she does it too. So I guess that's how. I guess that's my guess. That's how like she reemerged basically. That's my guess. But yeah, man. I was supposed to this person in years, like, don't hit me with bullshit. Oh, shit. Don't hit me with bullshit, please. I have enough bullshit as to deal with my life. I don't need extra bullshit, okay? I really don't need extra bullshit, so don't do that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's what, oh. Here we go. Crash Bandicoot. Tomorrow I'll probably play part 2, or I probably won't. Depends. It all depends. Like, I would talk to you in years, like, get out of here. And it's not that I have any animosity towards you. Nah, I don't. Like, I don't have any animosity. It's just that I find that weird. Like, all right, it's weird. You're weird. All right. Here we go. Alright, so we're not hitting that 20 mark tonight, but fuck it. 17 will do. I'm looking at my viewership. I'm seeing 17 only. Maybe other people are watching me, because I have another thing I have to say. I'm not being arrogant. I know my old Discordian family enough to know when they're watching me. Some of them, not all of them, when they're watching me basically. But they're watching me not logged into their account, so that I won't see their numbers actually show up on my page. I love most of them. I have nothing against them basically. It's just like I got tired of the fuckery. That's all. Still like you guys. All right. What's that about? Here we go. Randoms. All right, let's see what this is about. It's less hot in my crib today. This good. Here we go. Here we go. This is the original Crash Bandicoot, ladies and gentlemen. The original Crash Bandicoot. Here we go. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. I'm definitely going to what you call it though. I'm definitely going over to TikTok. I feel like it's about time I make my debut over there as far as when it comes to streaming. Once again, I want to give a shout out to Lauren. Hi, bro. I want to give a shout out to Lauren once again. Lauren, I met Lauren through TikTok. I like her voice. Her voice, she has that, I think she's Italian or something like that. I don't know. Well, her voice just makes me laugh. Hey guys, Tiny Whinies, and hey guys, here's the thing that you should do. It's education and entertainment. If you want to blow up on TikTok, education and entertainment, you have to entertain the people. You have to educate them. And another thing, you gotta find yourself a niche. You can't be all over the place. You gotta find something and stick with it. Yo, the white girl voice. And when you stick with it, you gotta be consistent. Show up every single day, whether you want to or not. Ayo. Ayo. Yo, the jokes be coming left and right. Like, yo, the entertainers were like, oh man, this girl is funny. That she has the only like white girl face, right? Super white girl. Super duper white girl. Captain white girl. She's super duper white girl. It just makes me laugh. Like, this lady's funny. Yeah, you know, and this is just the way I talk. It's my Jersey accent, all right? I don't know if she's born and raised, but, you know, from Jersey Shore. She's from Jersey Shore. Yeah. 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 Here you go. It's funny. She's funny. Shout out to Lauren once again. Shout out to Lauren. Funny lady. Here we go. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Another thing, I want to give a shout out to Johnny Games, because Johnny Games hit me up on my Discord, like, I think it was last week or earlier this week, basically. Can't remember, but either last week, late last week, or earlier this week, right? Fuck me. It was either late last week or earlier this week, basically. But fuck me, almost made it. All right, let me just get this part of the way, then I'll get back to that. Fucking annoyed right now. Holy shit. Fuck! I don't like the fact that you see the I think it's because the last Crash Bandicoot I played was the new one, Crash Bandicoot 4, and I have that for my Nintendo Switch basically. Like, look, I play it for my Nintendo Switch basically, and I'm probably gonna purchase it for my Steam, but. And I'm so used to playing that one basically. I got the Super Nintendo like controllers and everything. That's my the Nintendo Switch basically, and I'm used to playing Crash Bandicoot 4 on this motherfucker. I'm just like, I'm annoyed that I'm playing the first one because I'm not like, it doesn't have that double jump feature basically. It just makes me want to play the one on my actual Nintendo Switch. That's what all I feel like doing since I can't double jump in this one basically. So. Here we go. But yeah, she's a funny white lady. But yeah, Johnny Games. Yeah, getting back to Johnny Games. You know, he hits me up, I think earlier this week. I'm going to say earlier this week. And he's just concerned about me because he noticed I was in, I was in streaming for a while. Right? Weren't we supposed to collaborate like ages ago, basically? Why didn't you mention that? You don't want to collaborate with me anymore? Are my numbers too big? Is it that? Do you feel like a midget next to me? What is it exactly? You need help with your numbers, you know you can always come to yours truly and he'll help you out. Don't worry about it, right? Start with that insecurity. It doesn't suit you, right? I mean, you do a lot of alpha things. Working out is one of them, right? Being a dad, that's another alpha thing, right? You're a dad and you work out. Those are alpha things, right? You're engaging in alpha activity. If you became a father and you're being a good father, that's an alpha activity. You work out, that's an alpha activity. Stop being such a beta when it comes to other things. Stop being a beta, okay? You need to maintain that alphaness at all times. Here we go. Oh shit, oh shit. I think I got everybody. I want to make sure I'm shouting out all the people, especially the new people in my Discord, because I had like 3 Discords. My first one basically, it consisted of a lot of people that were into music and acting, and they was just like, I was just talking to them. They really was just like, they was not really active on my Twitch. Then the second one, of course, like I said on my last stream, Ghostly Ghoul, he he created that for me. And then this new one basically I just created, and I'm still getting to know everyone in my Discord basically. So shout out to the people part of my new Discord. And I'm not making another Discord. That's it. That's the last Discord I'm making. I made 2 Discords so far. One was made for me, and the other 2 I made personally. I'm not making any more Discords. That's it. This is the last. This is the last Discord. No more. No more. Here we go. Fuck! Here we go. I still know so much other things about. Oh yes, finally! Holy shit! It only took me 2 fucking years. Holy shit. Here we go. Fuck. Here we go. There we go. This is bringing back so much fucking memories. So much nostalgia going on right now. So much nostalgia. Love it. Need it. Want it. Here we go. No, no! Alright, back over here. Alright. There we go. There we go. Oh shit! What the fuck? Definitely hitting up TikTok though. I've been giving it some thought, and I just got to get this Streamlabs basically to do that. Cause oh, that's what. Oh, okay. I got it. Nope. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm just gonna have to figure it out on OBS, OBS Studio or whatever. Because I'm like diehard OBS right now. So here we go. Oh yeah, yes. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Once again, saying to that person I haven't spoken to in years, right? I know you be stalking me, right? You sending out SOSs like that and manifesting me back because obviously, like, you know, whatever's, maybe your life is not going the way you want it to, so you manifesting me back into like contacting you, whatever. When I came to your stream that day, that was like really brief. That won't be happening again. But yeah, like I said before, if you have something to say, right? Hit that Cash App up first. I promise you. You send me $10 or more, I will entertain your bullshit. I promise you that, right? But enough with the subliminal messages. It's annoying. I'm annoyed. I am annoyed. You can't be a coward. You're a coward. See, and this is why your family and like other people act the way you act. You know, they act the way they act towards you. You can't be a coward. You've been a coward like all your life. It's not going to work out for you. All right. In adult world, we confront our problems. We don't run away from it. Right. You're what I call the fearful avoidant. Yeah, you're not gonna get too far being a fearful avoidant as an adult, alright? That shit doesn't work. It's okay to be a fearful avoidant when you're a child, but when you're an adult, there's you gotta face your problems and not run away from it, alright? Stop being a coward. Alright? Sending me some. It's like you're testing the waters. Is it safe to ask? Should I say something? Is it safe? It's been safe. You know it's safe. It's just that you don't want to hear the true things that are going to come out of my mouth. You're so sensitive. No, what if he says that, right? Because you're so sensitive. Oh, God. Would I be able to handle that? His realness? Would I be able to handle his realness? I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready for that. Well, like I said, you send money through that Cash App, I'll be gentle. I'll be gentle. What's it been, like 2 years already? Come on. 2 years. What animosity would I have in 2 years? I don't have it. But it's just like, I feel like you have something to say. Just stop testing the waters and say it, alright? You don't think I have other new issues in my life with new chicks that I was, new chicks, and new just general, new things in my life that I'm dealing with? Like way more important than what happened like years ago. So you give yourself too much credit. All right, here we go. Oh, oh yes, yes, yes. Tell your family, by the way, that you know, Matthew said hey. Tell your family Matthew said hey, by the way. Here we go. Yes! How the fuck did that even happen? What? Alright, we sitting up now. We are sitting up. I'm telling you, like, that's crazy. 2 years and fucking that's crazy. I know a lot about manifestation. I read books on that shit. So, you probably don't realize you're doing it, but when you have intense thoughts about somebody, they usually get a headache and they probably dream about you. Those things happen to me. Lo and behold, I went to your page and I saw that SOS. It said a lot about Moonwalker and Michael Jackson. That had to be for me. That had to be for me. So I appeared, alright? When you summoned me, here I am. I would suggest you stop manifesting me. Stop it, alright? Who's to say that I want to be manifested in your life? I don't want that. Stop manifesting me. Right? Lower the intensity of your thoughts of me. Lower it, okay? I don't like that. I'm over here living my life, minding my business. Don't bother me. Here we go. See, if I was aware of all these intense thoughts you were having, I would have intense thoughts of my own to block you. Nah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Intense thoughts, intense thoughts. Let her. I'm gonna have my intense thought moment right now. All right, what intense thought do I want to think of her right now? Let her forget all about me. Let her life be great. Let her move in with a new significant other or old significant. Let her just be a great life, great life, great life. Forget about me. Forget about me. See, I'm manifesting my own thoughts. I'm gonna pray too. I'm gonna pray for you too. And I'll pray that you have an abundant, special life. Be so abundant that you don't ever think about me again. How about that? Here we go. You're hitting me up. That only means one thing. Your life sucks. That's what that means. Your life sucks. Here we go. Fuck! Oh, yes. Extra life. This game sucks. Alright. Here we go. Fuck! Yo, I said I played this game because I felt like I wouldn't suck, and guess what's happening? I'm fucking sucking. That's what's happening. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yeah, so I know the art of manifestation, and you're probably doing it unknowingly, right? I would suggest that you stop thinking about me and think about the things that are current and up to date in your life. Me not being one of those things. Fuck! I feel like eventually I'm going to have to start playing Warzone games. I'm going to have to play Marvel Rivals, Warzone, and fucking Fortnite. These are all games I'm going to eventually play. Unfortunately. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh yes! Oh yes! Alright. Here we go. So look, I'm gonna say that one more time, right? I'm throwing you a bone, basically, right? Just in case you're like, damn, I wanna say something, but what do I say or whatever? Because things was awkward before things just, you know, before we just stopped talking, and I don't know what to say. Wow, it just was a huge awkwardness, a huge awkward moment, and then, you know, we stopped talking and blah blah blah. What I wanna say something. What do I say? I'm nervous. Hit that Cash App up, $10. Promise you. You could come in there and say the most ridiculous, outlandish lie, and I'm just gonna be really nice about it. You send me an extra $10, $20, I'll even laugh at your corny jokes. I even knew that. Telling you. If you pay me for my time, you could bullshit me as much as you want. I won't be offended. You know why? Because you're paying me. You're paying me for it. You know, time is money. You know, if you want to waste my time, if you want to waste my time, pay me for it. So then you're not wasting my time. I'm paid. I am paid. Right? Then you can hit me with that thuggery. I mean, it wasn't the worst ending, but still awkward though. It was still very awkward. Awkward ending. Here we go. Cash App is right on the page. Just go to my about. I think it's on my about section, whatever. Just scroll through my page, basically. The Cash App is there somewhere. Hit that Cash App. Here we go. That was the funniest SOS, by the way, that I ever seen. I laughed so hard when I saw it. I had a great laugh when I saw that SOS. That it just made me laugh. I laughed for a good 10 minutes. I laughed hard. Not 10 minutes. That's me exaggerating. I would say 5 minutes. I laughed 5 minutes straight. I had a great laugh. Like, wow. She must. Obviously, you know what I'm streaming on. Obviously. And for you to put that, you must have also thought or knew somehow or believed that I would see it, that I would be on your page looking too. And I actually did come to your page after that dream I had the night before that, which tells me basically that you're manifesting me. You're manifesting me. That's what's happening. I get a headache, I have a dream about you, I check your fucking TikTok page, and lo and behold, there's a SOS message there for yours truly. Go figure. Go figure. Coincidence? I think not. Think not. Alright, here we go. Fuck yes! Yes! Fuck! Here we go. Here we go. I was thinking I should have like a reality TV show of my own life, basically. That shit'll be fun. That shit'll be so fun. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know how I'm sucking at a fucking. How am I sucking at Crash Bandicoot 1? How? Why? Makes me just want to get on like Call of Duty and blast shit. Just because you know the odds are always in my favor when I'm playing Call of Duty. We gotta do. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Focus. Here we go. Oh no. Yes! Yes! Alright. Here we go. Here we go. If that's a checkpoint, why do I end up? It doesn't make sense because it always put me back after this part, and it's weird to me. What? Here we go. Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes, we're gonna retry the level, obviously. I can't believe I'm sucking in Crash Bandicoot. The first one, not even the second or third, the first one. I gotta start all over. Oh, you're a fucking gem, Moonwalker. Here we go. Right. Fucking sucking right now. Alright. I'm gonna learn the names personally of everyone in my Discord, because I don't know everyone's name, basically. I'm gonna learn their names. I think there's another woman in there named Lollipop. Shout out to Lollipop. Lollipop is funny. Lollipop's from Harlem. I think she says she's in Queens now, but originally from Harlem or something like that. I can't remember. Can't remember. Shout out once again to my man Platanos. See, that's a guy right there that really walks that he really talks the talk and walk it. He walks that shit. Matter of fact, let me see what my man Platano doing right now. Hold up. Hit my man Platano up right now. See, this is a guy that I will actually reach out to personally to talk to. Because I can tell that this guy is sincere about it, right? You're gonna that's any religion. If you're a Muslim, if you believe in Islam, whatever it is that you're promoting out there that you want to talk to people about because you want to share your faith with them, be about that life. Like if I was a thug and what I did for a living was like getting at people and hurting people physically and harming them, I would be about that life. I wouldn't call myself a thug and not choke a person or two. It's just not gonna happen. Like, if you're gonna be about that life, be about that life. You're a Christian, be about that life. You're a Muslim, be about that life. Otherwise, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Most people don't want to hear about Christianity and most other religions anyway, because most people know most of those people are coming in and they're full of shit. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Especially talking to a former Christian that really walked that and really lived that life. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, that shit's annoying. I'll hit my man Platano up though, you know? Ask him if he has some platanos for me. Here we go. That's the only person I will actually reach out to talk about God, basically. And once again, I do not claim Christianity as my own religion, basically. Get my man in the chat if he's not busy. Get my man in the chat. Have to get my man in the chat right now. All right, he's he's not on live. I figure if he was on live, it'd be easier for me to get in contact with him. He just got over 4 minutes ago. Let me just send him a message. Fuck it. All right. He's by far the only person I'll actually hit up, basically, to talk about God. Anybody else? Like, don't come to my stream talking about God, please. I would rather see you acting and putting it out and basically I'd rather you just live it, right? Don't talk to me about it, especially if you've been like phony and kind of like off with me. Don't start trying to talk to me about God as a way for me to look at you with less suspicion, basically. Stop that. Here we go. Well, yeah, I told Lauren, speaking of, I want to change the subject. I told Lauren, because I met Lauren through TikTok, make that Twitch channel. If you're watching this, make that Twitch, all right? I would love to see you show up to my Twitch and drop a few words, all right? So make that Twitch. Alright? Seriously, make that Twitch. Alright? I already know when you stream, you put your times up. I'll go to your TikTok every day and harass you. I will harass you! Mean that shit. I mean it. I will go to your TikTok every day and bug you. You're probably gonna like that though, because I am somewhat of a joker. But yeah. Shout out to Lauren. Right now, I can say Lauren is one of my favorite. She's one of my favorites right now. At one point in time, that was the good old Mass Galaxy. But not anymore. I know you're watching Mass Galaxy. You might as well just come out of hiding. I know you're watching. You're arrogant! I'm not watching you! Then how did you know I just said that? Because you're watching me. You might as well just come out and say, hey, because I know you're watching me. You miss me? Oh, shit! That arrogant son of a bitch! Oh. I know you watch me, Mass Galaxy. We have that love-hate relationship. You hate me, but you love me too, right? We had some good moments. I could go through our text messages. They were lovely. Very steamy. Oh, yeah! Alright, let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, Moonwalker. Stop it. Alright. Fuck me. Yes! Here we go. Tiny Dinies. That's how she sounds. Her voice. Tiny Diny. Here we go. I'm your number one fan, Lauren. Then you know I'm your number one fan. Then you know I'm your number one fan. And didn't they tell you? Ow! 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 That hurt. Here we go. Yo, yeah, bro. I hit you up directly. I want you to, you know, drop some words of wisdom, bro. Because I be on your stream a lot talking about God, and you know, like I said, I'm not claiming Christianity, but just to see that you're sincere about it, it is just refreshing. Because a lot of people that claim Christianity, they're not sincere about it, and it just pisses me off. Like one of the reasons why I no longer claim Christianity as my way of life or religion is because I know I have no intention of living that life. Like I was telling you a few days ago, like, and when it says in the book of Revelation, you know, like if you're lukewarm, you know, God will spit you out. That basically means he won't accept you. I told you right off the bat, I'm cold, right? I'm not about that Christian life, right? Because, you know, even though like I have certain Christian practices because like I was born and raised into it, like I fast and still do other things, I know for a fact that more than likely I'm going to be having sex before marriage, right? I've been on hiatus with that for a while too, but I have every intention of fucking again, trust me. And it's probably before marriage. And according to Christianity, fornication is a sin. So if I'm going to be out there fornicating, then I might not want to claim Christianity. Because God sees everything. And I don't want God to look at me as somebody that's full of shit. I want God to be able to look at me and say, you know what? He walked away from me, but that's a real guy right there. He's full of shit and he owns his full of shitness. Or whatever. Oh, societal Christians. Elaborate on that. I never heard that term for Christians who just claim it, who just claim claim Christianity as their religion with words but not action. Elaborate on that more if you don't mind. I want to hear about that. Elaborate on that. You're a cool guy, man. When I come into some bread next week, cause I get paid every week, man, I'm gonna send you some money for some plátanos, man. You a cool guy. I know Dominicans and those plátanos. You don't have to come to him perfect. You will never come. That's right. That's true. That's true. I don't have to come to him perfect. I don't have to come to him perfect. That's right. That's true. You don't have to be perfect. That is very true. I don't know, man. I just feel some type of way about it, you know? Yeah, shit. That's true. I feel like God most of the time do come to me. I be sitting down, be having like certain thoughts. And I know those thoughts are on my own, basically. I just resist those thoughts, you know. If I'm being honest, I resist them. A lot of other scandalous things I want to do before I answer that call. How about that? Yeah, he will, but yeah, that's true. He will come to me though. Fuck yeah, that's what I like. We just hit an hour, which is crazy. It feels like I've been playing this game longer. I might go to part 2 because I do realize I have that option to play part 2 and part 3 because this is a trilogy. I might just go to part 2. That's right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They have the bio and they, yeah, exactly. And I know a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that I talk to basically that I haven't talked to in a while, old childhood friends, and they tell me basically that they they gave their life to God, whatever, and they ask me if I'm still reading the Bible, and I tell them straight out nah. And then when I ask them how long, when did they confess, with their mouth and believe in their heart, and how long, and they tell me, oh yeah, for the past 4 months. And I asked them, so what verse did you read today? What book of the Bible are you reading today? Oh, they haven't. They just they haven't really gotten into the Bible yet. And I asked them, you go to church? Yeah. So basically, they're not reading the Bible at all. They're going to hear the pastor speak, and they're not reading the Bible at all. They can't even give me a verse basically that they really I guess they live by, because everyone has a favorite Bible verse or a favorite Bible verses, whatever. They can't even give me that. And they were Christians for 3 or 4 months. I just look at them upset, like what? Nah, I didn't. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't leave because I felt like actually that's part of it, right? Because this is around this time basically. Just a few years back, basically, I started, and I'm talking about when I was like really just being a whore, like a man whore. I started that a couple of years ago, right? And so I felt like like I know I have every intention basically of not slowing down, right? So if I have every intention of not slowing down, why am I going to still be I don't want to be the type of person because it's insincere. That's like being in a relationship with a woman, right? You cheat on her, then you go back to, listen, babe, I'm sorry. My dick just jumped out of my pants. I couldn't control it. I saw a fat ass and it just jumped into that, vagina. And I'm so sorry. And she forgives you, all right? And then the next day it happens, and the next day it happens. I didn't want to be that person. You understand? Like, I already knew I had every intention of living a certain type of lifestyle, and that was completely opposite of what Christianity promotes, basically. That's that. I'm going to be a man whore. I'm not going to claim Christianity. It's just not going to happen. I'm just not going to do it. That's part of the reason why. And the other reason why is because I didn't really have I have more of my friends were, I could say more of my friends weren't in church. Most of the people that I dealt with in church were very, 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 when I say very secular, like the music they listened to, everything they did basically, they only was there basically to socialize. And I didn't like that either, because if I'm trying to walk according to the Bible, I want to actually have like real Christian friends that are about that life, that I could basically say, nah, don't do that. I don't need to be around people that's encouraging me. Yo, word, she told me, yeah, do that. Then it's like, well, why am I around you then for? I could just leave the church and chill with people that's just like that, but they're just not going. Why would I want to deal with that, while I'm indoors and people are basically, they don't really care about it. So that's another reason why I like, because I didn't really have that I wasn't surrounded by I could say real Christians or sincere Christians. They basically was down for like doing like basically what people outside of church do. So if I would talk to them about certain things, it'd be to them, it'd be more so like entertainment for them basically. I'll be encouraged to do the very opposite of what I should be encouraged to do. You understand? So if that's the case, then I should just leave and deal with that outside of church basically. So that's what I did. Well, that's what I did. Answer your question. Fuck. That's being very lukewarm. And I knew the Bible when I was praying. When I considered myself a Christian. I'm telling you right now, I was very, very heavily into it. I would fast like 2 or 3 times out of the week. I would read. I would make sure I'll push myself to read like at least 3 or 4 chapters out of the Bible a day. At least, even when I didn't feel like I pushed myself to do it, because I felt like, hey, if I'm going to call myself this, then I had to read at least 3 chapters or more of the Bible every single day. And I was really devoted to that. But when you get devoted and then you find yourself around people who are in church but are not like that, and they're encouraging you, yeah, let's go out, and people in churches are having sex all the time. If you want actually, I'm realizing that actually, if you want to actually hook up, it's way and it's sad, but it's way more convenient to hook up in church than in clubs, because you got to pay to get into clubs. You don't have to pay to get into church unless you want to give your tithes and offerings, but you don't have to pay for that. You can just show up basically, You know, and if the right women are there, if they're there just to hook up or be social, then it's a win-win basically. I look at church more so as a place where people hook up and come to socialize and gossip and shit like that. It's a club. And I'm just very disappointed about it all. I'm very disappointed about it. Oh, he said take time to read over. All right, hold up. Well, that's beauty in it, God. God knows you aren't enough. I'm not enough. You don't deserve that never ending. Yeah, you did write a lot. Because it's not what we deserve is death and sorrow, but He sent His only God, sent to die for us and take time. So you're ready to come back to live that life. If He sent to make sure, repent if you don't feel bad about it. Repent for every moment you sin. And I agree, just leave because that's going. All right, yeah, you right. We're repent. That's the key word right there, repenting. Repenting means, and we both know what this means. Repent means to turn away. And I don't, like I said, I don't think I'm ready to repent just yet. Confess though, yeah, but I'm not ready to repent. But if I'm being honest though, I feel like I'm close to ready. Yeah? Close to ready because nothing's really satisfying. You understand? Nothing, and that's what everyone that hasn't. I'm talking to the people that haven't even like claimed Christianity or ever been a Christian in life. Nothing's satisfying. This is one of the things. This is why anyone who, especially atheists, people that don't even believe in a higher power, you should automatically believe in a higher power because I've discovered that no matter how much money I make, no matter how much progress I make in life, everything is finite. So this is where God comes in because God is that. And when I say God, I'm saying God holistically, right? Because I'm speaking to everybody. God is that force basically that satisfies you spiritually because materialistic things do not do that. And I know that just by pursuing materialistic things and getting those things, and then after having those things for a while, still having that question inside, what's next? You know, when you have that question, what's next after you get something, that means your thirst haven't been quenched. That's what that means. You were satisfied momentarily, but ultimately your thirst wasn't quenched. And so this is where God comes in because you can even when you look up people that are like Hollywood celebrities, whatever, they even say it. When these people get to a point where they've made so much money, they've hit like this plateau basically. And once they make all this money. This is why it's crazy. And I understand why people don't get it. When you watch the lives of celebrities and you see how most of them crash out and they have millions of dollars, that's like a sign right there. Don't you think that if these celebrities that have millions of dollars is taking drugs, ending up in rehab, isn't that like a sign that maybe there's something more to life than becoming rich? These people they're full of materialistic riches and they're crashing out. You know, they're ending up in rehab. Some of them are overdosing. Some of them are being put in jail for things that most of us can't understand. Because like, yeah, but they're rich. They have all that money. Why would they do something like that? And that's why I feel like that's where God comes in, basically. Yo, my man. Yo, you gotta respect Plato, though. He's like, nah, son, we're gonna get you back into Christianity. Yo, man's going hard heavy. My man, Plato, I appreciate you, bro. I know you're coming from a place of love. I appreciate. Yo, I know you read, bro. Yo, you read the Bible. This guy must live in the Bible, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna read everything though, because I read some of it and it's just. Hold up. Continue. Resist temptation. All right, that is very true. Jesus, that by God that Jesus answered the wilderness to be tempted. Yes, that's in the Gospels. I remember that. If Jesus was tempted, you too will be tempted, but even harder. Okay. Because we have something. Think about it, we were allowed to mess up time and time again. The devil messed up once and now that's true. He hates us for that. He's beautiful and musical. He's a beautiful music angel and he's banned forever. Yo, I appreciate that. Everything you said is 100% accurate. There's no debating what you said basically. Everything you said is 100% accurate basically. 100%. That's true. I like how he just went straight into because he's preaching at me like, oh nah, brother, you know that's it. You gotta stop feeling guilty because there's no. You know what? When you said all that, you know the verse that came to my head. there's no condemnation for those who believe in Christ Jesus. That verse came to my head right away. I was just reading everything you just wrote there. That's funny. That is funny. All right. All true. All very true. Here we go. Clap every time a person decides to move. I love you too, bro. Yo, always going. Nah. Listen, even though I'm laughing, everything you're saying, I'm taking in, bro. I'm just laughing because like, when I said, you come to the stream, talk about God, yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about God. I'm gonna get you back into God. That's how we're talking about God. I appreciate you, bro, because I know basically. I already know what time it is. This like there's a verse in the Bible that says, I think I'm paraphrasing it, but many are selected, but few are chosen. And I'm not trying to like sound like arrogant or whatever, but I do really feel like I was chosen. I do feel like I was chosen, So I feel that way. So there's no really escaping something that you're supposed to be doing, but you're just it's like with Noah. It's like the story of Jonah, basically. You remember the story of Jonah when he tries to escape, God's purpose for his life, and he ends up trapped in the belly of the well or fish or whatever. It's like that. So, that's how I see it. Here we go. Huh. Yeah, that's true. You go either way. That's that's the beauty of being a human being. Choice. You could go one way or the other, basically. And I wouldn't. Well, shit. That's deep. Like, cause I know I haven't been the other way, basically. So let me move this cup out of the way. Fuck yes. I'm about to play because I've been losing this for the past hour and 12 minutes. I'm about to no. Once I lose all my lives, basically. Once I lose all my lives, that's when I'm gonna play Crash Bandicoot 2. We're just gonna go to another Crash Bandicoot, basically. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Like, speaking of the devil, alright, we're going to Crash Bandicoot 2. We have until our last breath to accept. And that's true. We have to our very last breath. I don't want to wait that long though, because I don't want to feel like I got into the pearly gates out by default. That's not right. All right, we're gonna no, we're not gonna try that. Save load. But yo, going off topic for a second, because we're gonna get right back to the Bible. But your name is funny though, because you're Dominican, you're Platano. It's like you're really embracing your Dominican hood. To go off topic, but yeah, I hear everything you're saying though. How do I get out of here? Yeah, bro. I know you love Platanos, bro. If you call yourself Platanos, bro, you love Platanos, bro. That's like me calling myself fried chicken. Fried chicken, baby. Or KFC or some shit. That's like me calling myself fried chicken or KFC or some shit, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, man, I'm fried chicken. Every time I show up to stream, I have a bucket of KFC or some shit in my hand, right? You should show up to stream with Platanos one day, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna put you onto my marketer. Show up to your stream with Platanos in full Dominican attire. I'm telling you, your shit is gonna blow up, bro. Your shit is gonna blow up, bro. That is a guarantee. Show up with a whole bunch of Platanos, buddy. And do some merengue. Do some merengue or some shit. Oh! Shade out. But yo, if you're trying to blow up on TikTok, this is another thing off subject. I know a lady that could put you on, basically. You can blow up on TikTok, basically. You just gotta show up consistently. You gotta be like a job, basically. If you do it consistently, she's in my Discord. Her name's Lauren. She's in my Discord. white lady. You show up to her streams, TikTok, she has the funniest white girl of us. And Tiny Dinies, and you guys, you know, it's about education and entertainment, and you have to be consistent. Alright. Jesus Christ, 200 fucking hours. Makes me feel like I ain't gonna lie. I just returned recently. And basically I was streaming every 2 days, and then it's just like I went 17 days, and then I was going for 4 days, but I gotta get back into streaming consistently. I'm gonna get that. 200 fucking hours is fucking insane, bro. 200. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. 220 hours. 220 hours. I thought I saw 200. That's why I went to closer. Nah, that can't. 220 fucking hours. Holy shit. How the fuck do we get out of this? There we go. Here we go. 220 fucking hours is ridiculous, bro. That shit is ridiculous. That shit's ridiculous. Yeah. I've been losing way too much. No. I mean quit the game. I meant just quit. Whatever. We're going back. I meant for 220 fucking hours, bro.
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past.
Jesus Christ, bro. So you basically this is like your real job, bro. Cause 7.5 hours, that's like an 8-hour shift basically on like a normal job. I ain't gonna lie, the most I ever stream is half of that time. 4 hours basically. There you go. Yo, you just got. Nah, I respect, yo, bro. I respect the fact that you're that sincere about God and serving God, that you either basically use every platform that you're on, and this is the crazy part is that's exactly how I used to be. I used to be like that. I used every opportunity basically to talk about God. It didn't matter. Even at one point in time, I had my own YouTube channel talking about God. At one point in time, which was like years ago. Yeah, I don't have that anymore, but yeah. No, what are we doing? I'm so distracted by the good conversation, I was about to quit again. Yeah, started with me. Started with me. You're the first target. You should have never invited me in your stream. We're Christing it up over here. We're gonna Christ it up now. Christ all day.
Crash Bandicoot 2.
Open up your Bible to the book of Leviticus chapter 5 verse 1. Let's go. Come on. You're funny. There's another guy actually that I should invite him to. Is Pray and Eat for Christ or something like that. I have him on my. I know if I invite him though, it's gonna be like a dynamic duo. Now I'm gonna go to bed with a whole bunch of Bible verses in my head. And I plan on watching Pornhub tonight. Don't do that to me. I'm joking. I don't watch Pornhub. He's like, yeah, right. Oh man, I think Pornhub is of the devil. I think that definitely, because it gives you this reptilian brain basically. So no, I don't do that. Like, yeah, right. You jerk off all the time, liar. That's what you do. You're evil. That's what, you know what? If you want to talk about something, talk about. I shouldn't tell you what to talk about basically. But porn is running rampant though. It does captivate the mind and makes one look at women objectively. And even I even think to a certain extent that porn creates rapists.
Crystals, of course.
Let's talk about that.
No.
Wow. Really? See? Now that's what people need. See? This is what most men are struggling with though. That's why I asked you to talk about that.
25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
We're playing part 2 now, basically.
Fool. Do you think I'm unaware of
Damn,
the
you couldn't
situation?
unless you had 2 to 3 women in.
We don't
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember the story. See, you gotta share that story and how you came to God. You gotta share that shit. Cause when I was on your stream, bro, that shit was very it was I could say like inspiring almost. It was inspiring. That's the word. Man. It was very inspiring.
Crash, my battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Oh, here we go. Part 2. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Don't say that last thing over again, basically. But yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, that's very, like, I agree with you to a certain extent. Porn definitely is it definitely creates perverts, because if you're watching something like that on a consistent basis, you're going to become a pervert automatically. This is why I prefer to just do the real thing. You say, oh, I got auto-modded. Yeah, you did get auto-modded. When you say certain words, like when you say words like pedo, certain things like that, rapist, it automatically, you know, it blocks that basically. So you gotta find a more PG-13 way to say all of that. And my PG-13 word is pervert. You know, because basically everything you said is basically you're hinting at it. You're just basically saying that porn erodes the mind and causes a perversion. It erodes the mind, causing perversion.
Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak
Perverseness of the flesh. There you go. Very perverted. But yeah. You know what made me realize that, you know what, one of the things that made me sort of fall back from porn? The fact that it's free. You have to pay for everything else, but it's free. And you know, something that that basically pleasures so much people, specifically the male gender. Why is it free? That's what made me look at it and stand back. Basically, I was like, all right, this is like, you know, everything costs money. Even costs money to buy a bottle of water. Even though you could drink tap water, but they make us pay for water, which is natural from the earth. But porn is free, huh? There's an agenda there. That once something like that is free, I automatically see an agenda there. There's an agenda. Has to be. Here we go. Automatically an agenda. Yep. To keep us, yeah, it's a mental trap. It's mental presence. It's mental imprisonment. That's what I look at it as. And it stops you basically from connecting. So also, nah, I'm not gonna say it. I was about to say a joke, but it's like, it's not. I think it's not conducive to the conversation at hand, so I'm not gonna say the joke. I do joke around a lot, and I say a lot of crazy shit, but I think the joke I was gonna say is not conducive to the conversation that we're having. So I won't say it. Here we go. See, Johnny Games, that's a real sincere Christian right there. Sincere, right? Sincere Christian right there, see? Yo, yeah, you watching porn, that's automatically gonna fuck up. Porn will automatically fuck up your marriage. Cause why? Cause you're looking at other women that's probably way more voluptuous and better looking than your wife. And it's only gonna cause you to desire other women, basically. It's like, if you're married, I feel like, especially if a man is married, you should not be watching porn. That's just my opinion, because you're just going to desire other women. It's like you're cheating on your wife already, just by watching porn. You're looking at other women. It's like you're cheating on her already. You might as well just go out there and do the real thing then, because it's like you're putting yourself in a frame of mind to want another woman. That's how I see it. Oh, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. Yeah, you it's 100% right about that, bro. Whack-a-mole. To be honest with you, all the Crash Bandicoots that I played, I never really finished the game, because when I was younger, it was never really a game that I was interested in. Most of the games I was interested in, basically. What you call it?
Crash.
Most of the games that I was interested in was like, what you call it? Like shooting games, Super Mario. I've always been a huge Super Mario fan. This game was kind of like on the back burner. I played it like, played it once in a blue moon, but I wasn't really into it. Like that's why I purchased it now. It's like I'm catching up on like the games that I should have played a long time ago, but really didn't give it a chance because like Mario and other games that was way more popular. I was into those games.
Are you there, Crash?
I never finished any of them. I'm almost done beating Crash Bandicoot 4 basically. So that's probably gonna be the first Crash Bandicoot that I actually finished through and through. Here we go. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna tell you about my marketer because you was talking about my numbers. I remember you was telling me about my numbers basically, how I got my numbers like that. And I remember I told you I was gonna tell you about my marketer and the other strategies that I basically use to get my numbers up, my viewership up. So I'm definitely gonna put you onto that basically. The lowest price basically, if you can't afford like to get the there's different prices, right? There's a $20 package, there's a $50 package, and then there's the $100 package, right? So, you know, like whichever you want to invest in, like say if you want to just try it out to see if you like it, try out the $20. Oh fuck, try out the $20 package, baby. You know, get your viewership up fast. You'll start getting your followers up. You get more exposure basically, because a person that streams as much as you stream, you definitely deserve to have a marketer pushing your shit basically. Oh wow, I do all the content and everything. That's crazy. So you're like, I would call you a completionist in this game. You're a completionist. You're a completionist. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. How did that happen? Oh, no! You're one of those that you complete the game no matter what game you're playing. You complete it. Oh no, we definitely gonna play Call of Duty now. So wait, let me ask you this question. Are you a Zelda fan? Like you ever completed what you call it? The Breath of the Wild? Like the whole game basically, because I never really completed the game, the Breath of the Wild. I can say this, like I beat that game like 95%. I 95% beat the Breath of the Wild basically. I still got that. Oh fuck yeah, I still have that 5% to go. Oh. Damn, you never had a Nintendo wait a minute, time out. I gotta pause the game. Hold up. Wait the fuck a minute. You mean to tell me you were traumatized throughout your entire childhood? That's what you're telling me? You lived in an entire traumatic childhood. This is what you're telling me? This is what you're telling me? Damn, that's a traumatic childhood, bro. That's traumatic. That is traumatic, bro. That's traumatic, bro. I feel for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to experience that, alright? No one should have to experience that, ever. Let us say it. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Oh God, now fucking with you, buddy. Let's fucking with you. Here we go. Here we go. You went through. I was a PlayStation kid. Yo, you was a PlayStation kid. All right, I see you. I was a Xbox, Nintendo person. Actually, yo, to be honest with you, I'm keeping it a buck with you. My first PlayStation was in 2018. That's when I bought my first PlayStation. It was PlayStation 4. Before then, I had an Xbox and Nintendo Switch, and I was rocking out with that. And pretty much every other Nintendo system before Nintendo Switch, like the Wii, I had the Wii U. Shut it off. Oh yeah, talk about that too, buddy. I remember you telling me about how you was a warlock and shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes a guy like me gets tempted to go down that path. So explain the dangers of that as well. I get tempted to go. I got a whole Santeria book and everything. Sometimes I get tempted to go down that dark path. Of course, I've never dabbled in that stuff, but I know about it. But I don't know as much as you, because you were a practitioner. I never practiced it. I just read about it, never practiced it. So you would have more knowledge on it since you practiced it. You know? Shit, that's scary. Reality is more real than science fiction. That's fucking scary. Yo, we're gonna have a talk, bro. We're definitely gonna talk. We're gonna chop it up, bro. That's crazy. Here we go. Here we go. My man said reality is more real than science fiction. That shit sound eerie, bro. Ugh. Shapeshifters. Oh God, we gotta talk more. Shapeshifters, huh? We gotta talk way more. I'm heavily into that. See, people want to hear about shit like that. See, and people will definitely want to hear about shit like that. That's powerful right there. To talk to basically a ex-practitioner of witchcraft, voodoo, whatever. That's powerful. Like I said, I read about that shit. I never practiced it though. See, like I even showed to you right now the book that I read about. I never practiced it, but I'll show you the book that I basically read. Give me a second, bro. I'm still in the room. I ain't going anywhere. I'm still here. You can hear the sound of my voice. I'm just going to get the book. See, I read this book basically just out of curiosity, right? Because I'm a curious person. Just out of curiosity, I read the book. I learned about the roots of Bruia, however you call it, whatever you call it. I learned about the roots of it all basically. I knew all the ways basically to start practicing it, but I never did it though. Wow. Yo, that is true though. That's very true. He said I'm favored by Jezebel. Yeah, elaborate on that, cause don't elaborate too much on it, but elaborate on that just a little bit. That's funny. I'm favored by Jezebel. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I've always felt like that. I always knew that. I'm kind of hiding what I already know. I always known that basically. I've always known that. But elaborate more, basically. I always attract the succubus too. All the succubus just happen to love my blood. I don't know what it is about them. They just love my blood. It's so tasty. It's just the sin of me that they just, it's like they want to devour me. I've always felt that. But yeah. Yeah, deadly demon. I make light of it, but you know, it's factual. I make light of it though. Here we go. That makes a lot. What you said, bro, makes a lot of sense. Yo, it makes so much sense. I laugh like, wow, this guy hit the nail on the fucking. Hit the nail, basically. It. I know way more than that little one. This guy has discernment. Ain't no cover yet. Oh, this guy is deep. All right, we're gonna talk more. Basically, I would prefer to talk more about this off stream, but continue about the whole Jezebel. I don't mind the Jezebel shit.
I will communicate with you again after you retrieve.
Because it's something that's so obvious in my life already. He said, I know way more than that little one. This is accurate. This is correct, my friend. I can't even deny it. This is so accurate. Here we go. Oh yeah. Amen. Yeah. I've always had that gift too. I always had it basically. Way before I even like way before I even came to what you call it, to Christ. I always had it, but I pretended not to basically, you know? I always had it though. It just got strengthened though once I became a Christian basically. It's still there too basically. Just, you know, it's a gift, you know? That's one of the spiritual gifts, you know, that's a gift. Yeah, your discernment is very strong. Like, fuck, he's reading me. Let me put a face mask on. Can you read me now? Like, yeah, I'm definitely using it right now. I'm definitely using it right now. But yeah, now we're done talking about spiritual gifts. Get back to that Jezebel thing. And I'm definitely, oh, by the way, we're definitely going to talk more. Now that I know that, you know, we're going to talk more. Off stream, of course, obviously, off stream. Here we go. Yeah, I want to add. I'll pick your brain about you know, your experience as far as you being a former warlock. I want to pick your brain about that. Yeah, he knows. I know way more than I let on. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Here we go. Yeah, yo, yeah. I don't want to get flagged. I don't know about you. Elaborate on here. You'll get me flagged too. So all right, bro, definitely. Yo, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say that's gonna get us flagged, bro? Stop that, bro. That's funny. Yo, stop this. Bro, nah. Yeah, bro. Nah, you already know. If it leads to that, bro, don't say a word. Not another fucking word, bro. Please don't, bro. Don't say another word, bro. Keep that shit to you, bro. Hit me up through my Discord, please, bro. Don't say another word, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna get flagged. Halt! Stop that right there, bro. Holy shit. This guy is incorrigible. Here you go. Holy shit. Yo. Oh man, we have a new contestant, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the further region of the universe. Platano. He's coming from my soul. He wants to take it back to Christ. He's gonna bring it back to Christ, dead or alive. But mainly dead. I mean, alive. I said that wrong. Because you know, when you're not in Christ, you are technically dead. So I meant it like that, you know, spiritually at least. Love you too, bro. Love you too. He's on a mission now. New mission. Get MoonWalkerJ5, aka Matthew. We must reconvert him. He's gonna be the prodigal son. He's coming back. You funny, bro. You're funny, bro. You're funny. He says, "Yo, yeah, I'm gonna get you flagged, bro. Don't ask me to talk that much." Definitely appreciate you showing up, bro. Though. I really do, bro. Like. Even though you say some things I don't want to hear, but I need to hear. I don't want to hear it, but I need to hear it. So I appreciate it. You know? Sometimes you need to hear things you don't want to hear, basically. So that's that. You know? What can you do, right? Truth is truth, whether you want to hear it or not. But yeah, bro. Definitely gonna chop it up, though, bro. We're gonna chop it up, bro. Let me just mentally prepare myself. Now that I know it's going to get serious, I have enough time to mentally prepare myself, basically. Having a yes friend isn't the best friend. That's a good motto, basically. Having a yes friend isn't the best friend. That's true. That is very true, you know. Because sometimes you're not growing. You're not going to grow, basically. Fuck. This is how I know when the conversation is getting good. When I start dying over simple shit. This is why I know the conversation is getting deep. Because I shouldn't have died right there, but I did. So it's getting deep. Fuck! But yeah, man. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What? What? Why am I not? Why? What the fuck is wrong with the camera? I can't even see shit. Barely see anything. What the fuck? What the fuck was that about? Give me 1 second, guys. Bathroom break. And your boy's back. Boy is back. Back real fast. Put some cold water on the face. Here we go. That's my boy Platano. I don't know if he just left, but that was my boy Platano. That's C. And shout out to Johnny Gaines, right? Who hit me up a couple of days ago on the false pretense of giving a fuck. Like, that's a sincere Christian right there. Since you're still on Christianity, you might want to take notes on what a real Christian looks like. Right there, Platanos, alright? Keep that fake shit away from me, please. Especially if you're calling yourself a Christian. I'll eat you alive when it comes to that Bible. And I don't even follow the Bible anymore like that. But I read it enough to know basically when somebody's being full of shit, alright? But there you go right there. A real sincere Christian for you, alright, Johnny Games? I'll kick rocks. Here you go. Those people that try to use God as a way in basically to manipulate me more, you're a scumbucket for that. And you can't manipulate me really. Like my man Platano said, he knows I have the gift of discernment, so I'll see right through you. Spoken from a true Christian, right there. So take that manipulation elsewhere, buddy, and don't try to gaslight me either, right? Gaslight yourself. Here we go. Everybody knows your team killer. Stay on that team. 1 second. 1 second. I hate the fact that this wire doesn't fucking it doesn't stretch all the way back when I go on my laptop. 1 second, guys. Just checking my emails. I gotta check my emails. I always gotta check my emails, guys. So always gotta check my emails. All right, and now we're back. Also, by the way, I could get, if anybody wants to get this laptop, let me know. I could get you this. Get you this laptop for a discount right here. Basically, it's like a higher performing gaming laptop. I paid for this last year. Paid $1,500 with tax. It's probably like $1,545 or something like that. I could get a discount for you guys that want a gaming laptop. Just hit me through that inbox. I get you a discount. Discount meaning like $1,200 from $1,000 to $1,200 for $1,500 plus tax gaming laptop. Let me know about that. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fuck! I think I'm not supposed to attack those things. I think I'm supposed to jump over. I'm realizing now because they got the spikes and shit. I keep trying to spin because it's like Crash Bandicoot. I figured spin would like go right through basically and affect them basically, alright? But it's yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, alright, I'm supposed to just go around them. Alright, we're going around them. We're gonna go around, I mean jump around. Alright, come on. Jump! Oh, how the fuck did I? Well, whatever. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go! But I still didn't get that because I'm supposed to, I got 18 out of 53, that's horrible. Nowhere near to basically getting the amount I'm supposed to get basically. Here we go. Alright, hold on. Let me show everyone. Did that. That one. Did that one. Did that one. Alright, here we go. There we go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I remember this. I remember playing this game a long time ago. This is one of my favorite parts of this game. Oh yeah! Let's get it. Ah! Here we go. Oh yeah! Fun time, baby. Nope. Nope. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You got. Oh yeah! Jump that. Follow the apples or the peaches or whatever you call it. Here we go. There's more. Jump. No. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Grab that shit. Oh shit, we're going faster now. Ah! Ah! Oh yeah. Speed up. Yeah, boy. Oh shit. Jump. Yes! Yes! Here we go. Oh yeah, Platino, if you're still there, just be aware of people that come to you to try to be cool with you or fake accounts. Cause like my old Discordian family, they're that much on my cock basically. I wouldn't put it past them. So if you're still there, just that's another heads up basically. I'll be putting more information in my Discord anyway. Concerning I call them booty bandits because I'm specifically referring to the guys who ride me so much they might as well be homosexual. Not that once again it's just it's not hate speech. I'm just saying nothing against the LGBTQ. Here we go. Here we go. What the fuck? So he basically blows himself up. That's what he does. There we go. His laugh is so annoying. Oh, holy shit, his laugh is annoying. Wow. That shit just kind of annoyed me just to hear him. That shit is annoying. Get it. Laugh is so annoying. Holy shit. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fuck. Yo, his laugh is annoying. That's how you fucking. I hate it. Fucking annoying. He sounds like It the Clown when he laughs. He sounds like It the Clown. Weird. Weirdo. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Yes! Yes! I wanted to die. Here we go. I know I'm gonna beat this guy right before I end the stream. Get hit. Oh yeah. Run! Yes! I was so close to beating him! Alright. Oh, nah. I hate the way he laughed. Definitely got to get myself new contacts. I wear glasses, so I just have these on, but I don't like wearing glasses, so it's about time for me to purchase some new contacts, basically. Here we go. You're done. Here. You're done. His laugh is so fucking annoying. It's annoying. Oh God, it's annoying. Here we go. Annoying laugh. Here we go. Come on. Yes! 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 Yeah! His laugh. I wish I could just fucking put my hand through the screen and just choke him. Just for laughing like that. It's not enough that you beat me. I gotta laugh like a fucking goose too. Jesus Christ. What's that about? Fucking nuisance. Fucking nuisance. Here we go. Here we go. Shot. Fuck, I missed him. Here we go. Hit. Yes! Yo, his laugh. Fuck. Why do they make these characters who are like just so no? Oh no. Yes! Here we go. The first time I'm streaming in the past midnight, basically. I normally stream a little earlier. I'm streaming past midnight for the first time. Yeah. Like, why is this guy super happy that he beat that fucking easy game? Shouldn't be that happy over a mere weak accomplishment. Shut up. MoonWalkerJ5 says shut up to ya. Shut up. Alright? Give me a second, guys. Gotta check. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I already played this. I'm playing the same level. Alright. I'm gonna, game options. Alright. Play the level right. Let me check my emails once again. Check my emails. Probably my Discord too. See what's going on in there. See what's going on in my email. Bear with me. Gotta check the emails. Check my Discord. Man, actually, it's been quiet all day in my Discord. This is probably the quietest day my Discord has ever fucking had. Super quiet in my Discord today. It wasn't really much engaging in anything today on my Discord. I wasn't really engaged, and it won't be that way tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be full of fun and laughter. I just don't know what time, but yeah. Just give me a second, guys, while I check my Discord and all this other shit. All right. You know now is the perfect time. We can do it right in the city lights. In the night. All that I got. go. All right. But yeah. Alright. Not really looking like anything. What the fuck? Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Sorry about that. Like I said, I normally stream way earlier throughout the evening and like night. I'm not really up past midnight, so you guys bear with me. Yo, bro, what's good? Yeah, I'm still here, bro. Just give me a second. I'm just perusing my Discord and checking some emails, buddy. Alright, I'm back with you. What's going on, King AJ? I'm back now, bro. Yeah, it's doing my shit. I might even though I'm passing 2 hours, I like Crash Bandicoot. Even though I suck at it, I like it. So I'm play it a little bit more. All right, let's play. I'm gonna play probably 2 more levels. Probably. I said probably. So though, it might just be 1 more level. Here we go. All right, cool. Where's my good? I played this. Where's my good old buddy pal Johnny Games? You heard from Johnny Games lately? Where's that guy? Johnny Games, you know, he spoke to me earlier this week or last week, and he expressed some concern about me, and he talked about God and whatnot. And I just wanted to go over some scripture with him, if he doesn't mind. Good old Johnny, man, you know. Good old Johnny boy. Any hoot. Ripper rule. Alright. Alright, maybe I jump on this now? Like, what am I supposed to do? Alright, I beat all of this shit already. Maybe I should get a better timing. Yeah, I got Trilogy. And I'm about to get Part 4 too, because I like Part 4. Here we go. Oh yeah. I'm about to get Part 4. Oh, I gotta jump on them. Here we go. No. What the fuck? Hit it, hit it. Here we go. Oh. I gotta get most of the boxes here. I got Trilogy now. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, I think it's not letting me get in there until I get all the boxes. That's what it is. There we go. Oh, I'm playing the same level over and over. Let me just quit this. Trying to find a new level. I don't know what. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing next? No. Here we go. Timer. Matter of fact, what I should do is go to play part 3 now. That's what I should do. So what we're gonna do is quit. And we're gonna play part 3 for a little bit, and I think I'm gonna call it a stream basically. Maybe I'll do 2 hours and a half of streaming. Maybe I do 2 hours and a half. Because why not? Alright. Where, if you're still there, King AJ, where's Ghostly Goo? I like that kid. Even though he comes from a family of racists, I still like him though. Cause he's just a kid, so you know, can't be mad at the kid for being what his parents taught him to be, basically. Yeah. That's the parents' fault. All right. All right, here we go. We're playing all the Crash Bandicoots today, basically. Oh yeah, he's a funny kid, man. Funny kid. I hit up Mass Galaxy a few days ago, basically, just to fuck with her. I texted her, basically, just to fuck with her, you know. She fucks with me a lot, so. She fucks with me a lot, so I said, alright, whatever. Figure I fuck with her. We'll skip with that. I should have never skipped. You know what? I shouldn't skip that. The little what you call it, little prelude or whatever. Let me check my kick. Let me see if my kick is getting some love, cause my kick be so dry I don't even bother to check it. Yep, dry as always, ladies and gentlemen. The driest of them all. It's the Sahara Desert over there. The Sahara. Not I just left the Sahara Desert, aka my kick. Here we go. Here we go. Feel like maybe I'm gonna call it a night. Here we go. Oh, I'm playing with the chick. It's chick time, ladies and gentlemen.
Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look. I have a master.
You know what? I'm gonna let it play through, basically.
We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Here we go. Oh yeah. That was fun. After I beat this stage, I'm gonna call it a I'm gonna call it basically a stream. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But yeah, I called Mass Galaxy. I texted her. I didn't call her. I texted her. If you're still there, King AJ, I texted her a few days ago just to fuck with her. She was actually camping with her good old fiance Cottontail. You know? So that's that. Yeah, hit her up, you know, just to fuck with her, you know. There you go. Yeah. You know I gotta fuck with Mass guys. She's my first Twitch wife. You know I gotta still, you know, check up on her every now and then. Just to check up on her, you know. Hey, what's going on? Camping with my man. And then she sends you the picture for proof, so that's what made me believe her. I'm like, alright, she really is camping. Alright, she's camping. Alright. Here we go. Ah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I don't believe anything that girl says. I don't. She sent me the pictures, and who's to say that she didn't take that picture a few days ago, just in case I would text her, hey. But if I say that, I think way too highly of my. Please, oh please, please, Moonwalker. Nobody's even thinking about you like that. You're so full of yourself. You're so arrogant. But boy, oh boy, do I think about that cock. Please, I was thinking about your cock. Didn't you say you were like a 3 or 4 minute man the other stream? Fuck you. Fuck you. You're a loser. That's what you are. Capital L, loser. Funny. I love fucking with her though. You know, she's fun. Mass Galaxy is fun. That's what I like about her. She's fun, even though like I trust her as far as I can throw her, but she is fun though. Very fun person. So always gotta hit up the galaxy every now and then. Hey, what's going on over there in your galaxy? Here you go. All right, let's get back into the game. Here we go. Mass Galaxy, one of the funniest succubus I ever came across. Basically, the funniest. She's a comical succubus, basically. Never met a comical succubus before. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. All right. Concentrate, MoonWalkerJ5. Concentrate. You're losing. Too much. Too much. You're losing. What's that about? Here we go. She was like, if you don't play Fortnite with me, I'm never showing up to your stream again. Then proceeds to show up to my stream. You gotta see, that's why I never take women seriously. Oh, I don't mean that. Alright, you sure don't. Because you showed up to my stream anyway. I knew, I wouldn't want to say that, because I did take her word for it when she said that. But it's just like, almost, it's just like, alright. It cannot be that serious because I don't want to play Fortnite with you. Stop being full of it. You know I hate that game, but I love you. It's not you, it's the game. I keep telling you that. She takes it personal when I want to play with her. Like, nah, you don't like me, that's why. No, I don't like that game. Oh, you played it? Yeah, bro. I'm not. Bro, I hate Fortnite, man. I played that game with a few other people basically that I share. I forgot her name, but I share her stream on my page. I played Fortnite with her a few times. I share her stream on my page, and it just wasn't for me, and I told her that. And then she proceeds to ask me like text messages later, so you're gonna play Fortnite with me? And she knew I was gonna say no. And I wanted to say, is there a lot of earwax in your ears or something? Clean that shit out. All right, clean it out. I said I wasn't gonna play it. Why would you ask me again? You're very persistent. Here we go. Oh yeah. We're gonna do 2 hours and a half. We're gonna push for that. 15 more minutes of me losing or possibly winning, and then that's that. Here we go. Here we go. And I gotta head into the good old Discordian. I was super dry today. I was super busy and I didn't want to really talk to anybody. So. Well, maybe I'm gonna end the stream now that I beat this, right? Because I assumed I would lose a couple of more times, which would give me like, you know, a good 2 hours and a half. But I'm gonna end it right here, basically. So what we're gonna do now? Quit. We'll talk to you. I don't know if I'm gonna be back on stream tomorrow. I might, so I don't want to say I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow and then not show up. But next time I stream, I'll talk to you. Or, you know, or you know, you have my Discord information. You can always contact me there, and I can always contact you. It's a two-way thing. I understand. So yeah, here we go. Yes. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, your boy MoonWalkerJ5. He's signing off.